just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushy run up cash, double back. Baby show me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no they say it's Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
Control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready? Cowboy 80, after 60.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Project
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3.
60, 60. Buffalo 18, 19, 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. A pickup of 44 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Steelers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
The kick is good.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Arnie Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Janet.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down.
Now a run on first down. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He'll look to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, go! 60, cut 19, cut 19.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Regular, up. Run. Pistol. Done.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
The 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football as they go to work on 1st and goal.
$180!
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. The RPO, that one is complete.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
A 26-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bucs are back within 4 at 14-10. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Johnson now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to throw. This one complete to Washington. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and a yard.
79 Broncos.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback...
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 seconds. 18, 5 years. Panther 11. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, It all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings...
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Real. Hey, we're 30. Good. 180. What's up?
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Here's second and 3 to go.
Set. Run. Run. Hey, we're 33. Regular. Hurry.
Throwing is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 3 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And he'll get past to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Moving outside the pocket, he bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll let one go down the middle. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Mustang, not Cowboy. Buffalo 18. Check mash.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchups, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Run. Hey, watch him right there, watch him. Hey!
Back to the ground after the penalty. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
A 48-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
There you go. Fix the Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
18 Cardinal, 18. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to try it here again. That one underthrown and intercepted. Hit by Benjamin Morrison. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first down is Mayfield. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
180! King! Regular! Run! Up!
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Point it right.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense. The window closed up so quickly, they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories that had overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
180! Hey, alert! What's that?
Now Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
Bronco leading. Dixie Maverick. Panther Street. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Ready. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos, 18 Rattlers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Ready up. Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. 60 by Dragon 60. 18, 5, 60, 65.
He'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Check. Curve 19. Curve 19.
He'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Now a give up the middle. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
On second down, Baker. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
This will be a Bucs first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Real. Regular. Hey, alert. Point it right. Up. Start.
Here's Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. To throw is Mayfield. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. And I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Baker. Outside, he's got Abuka. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. Complete to Emeka Abuka. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now the gun was a run up the gut, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. It's
third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hurry! 180! Hey, alert! Point it right. Up!
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
King! Run. Alert! What's that?
They'll go. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Here we go, set.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. This one complete to Washington. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, like, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. Good. Hey, 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Done.
Mayfield to throw. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made it back.
Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play call has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Regular. What's up?
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Run. Alert!
Throwing is Baker. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total. And
that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Mustang 19.
Yards to go.
Ready?
And that is incomplete contact, but the flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Panther Street.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Set. 180. Hey, alert! What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football at their own 23.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the jump.
It is 2nd and 6.
Jeanette. Go check. Ready.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Okay,
this is 3rd and 6.
60. Hey. 7-5. Hey, smash Broncos.
Metcalf, the motion man. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He manages manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now he's loose again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second down, they need 3. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.